Once upon a time, a mother goat lived on a hill with her 7 children. They lived there together very happily. One day, the mother goat had to go down the hill to buy some food. Before she left, she called all her kids and told them, "Children, I'm going out to get some food. All of you are going to be home. Remember, never open the door to strangers, especially not for the big, bad wolf. He has a rough voice and black paws. If he gets in, he'll eat you." The little ones answered, "All right, Mommy, we'll remember. You go ahead. Don't worry about us." So the mother goat left home with her heart at peace. Sure enough, not long after that, the big, bad wolf came knocking on the door. Trying to sound like their mother, he said, "Children, I'm home. I've brought some presents for all of you." When the kids heard the rough voice, they right away knew that it was the wolf and told him, "We're not going to open the door. You're not our mom. Your voice is very rough. You're the big, bad wolf." So the big, bad wolf used one paw to hold his throat and put another one by the window. Then he said, "I am your mother. Listen to me again carefully, my kids." When they listened this time, the voice sounded much softer, and they thought their mom really had come back. But then they saw the black paw by the window and knew that it was still the big, bad wolf. So the kids said, "We won't open the door. Our mom doesn't have a black paw. You're the big, bad wolf." So then the big, bad wolf quickly ran to a bakery and put his black paws in white flour, and his paws turned white. Again, the big, bad wolf went to the little goat's home, holding his throat, and said, "Children, I really am your mother. Come and open the door." The little goat said, "Let us see your hands first." Through the window, the wolf showed them his paws covered with white flour. They thought that their mom really had come back, so they happily went to open the door for her. But when they opened the door, they saw the big, scary, bad wolf standing there. The little goats were terrified. One of them cried, "Run and hide, everyone! Don't let them catch you!" The little goats quickly looked around for places to hide. Some hid under the blanket on the bed. Some hid inside the cupboard. Some hid under the table, and one even put a pot over its head. The big, bad wolf laughed loudly and said, "Come out, little goats! I've brought some nice food for you all to eat." At the same time, he lifted up the blanket and said, "Aha! Aha! I see all of you are here." Before the poor little goats could shout for help, they were eaten by the wolf, one after another. After that, he found all the other goats and ate them until his belly was big and round. Once the big, bad wolf had finished eating, he left the place feeling very full and content. But he didn't realize that there was still one little goat hiding inside the wooden box. He hadn't walked very far with his big stomach when he started to feel tired and dizzy. So he just stopped where he was and fell asleep under a tree. When the mother goat finally came back, she saw the whole house was in a mess. The kids weren't there. When the little goat which had escaped saw his mother, he quickly ran to her and cried, "Mother, the big bad wolf came here and ate all of my brothers and sisters." The mother goat hugged him while her heart broke, and she said, "Don't cry, my little boy, don't cry. We'll go and find your brothers and sisters." The mother goat led the way as they followed the wolf's footprints into the forest. Sure enough, they soon found the big, bad wolf with his big stomach lying by the tree. The branches shook when he snored. Tiptoeing closer to the wolf, they saw his stomach moving and heard some sounds coming from it. The mother goat quickly cut his stomach with a pair of scissors, and the little goats jumped out. The sounds that the mother had heard had been them crying for help. When the mother goat saw the little goats were all safe, she was so happy. She asked the little ones to bring her some rocks, which she put inside the wolf's stomach and then stitched it up. After that, she said, "Let's go back home, children. The wolf will wake up soon." It was noon when the wolf woke up from his sleep. He felt very thirsty, and his stomach hurt. Then he thought to himself, "Maybe I've eaten too much today." He then got up and wanted to get something to drink. So he stood up and suddenly felt his stomach was very heavy. But he just carried it with his hands and started walking. He arrived at the well and wanted to lean forward to drink some water, but his stomach was too heavy. He was just about to bend down, but his rock-filled stomach made him drop into the well and drown. From then on, the mother goat and her little ones lived happily ever after, and no one came knocking on their door again.